This is my documentary about specific heat. I hope you enjoy. Have you ever wondered why when you cook in a copper pan, it cooks much faster than when you use an aluminum pan? Well, I was curious about that too. So I decided to do an experiment to find the specific heat of copper in comparison to aluminum to find out which metal is truly the best to cook in. Let's see which metal will increase in temperature using an equal amount of heat. We can calculate this by taking a 5-gram piece of aluminum and a 5-gram piece of copper, both at 20 degrees Celsius, and place them in an oven where they will absorb 100 joules of heat energy. Then we will find the final temperature of each metal. To find the final temperature, we must first find the change in temperature. We can find this by dividing the heat absorbed by the specific heat multiplied by their mass. Now we will add the temperature change to the initial temperature, and we will have the final temperature. Finally, we find that the final temperature for copper is 71.95 degrees Celsius, while the final temperature for aluminum is lower at 42.22 degrees Celsius. At this point, you're probably wondering, what is specific heat? Well, specific heat is the amount of heat required to raise 1 gram of substance by 1 degree Celsius. Something must be noted here. Heat and temperature are not the same. Heat is energy, while temperature is the average kinetic energy in an object. As shown in the diagram, heat is added to a solid to turn it into a liquid, and heat is added to a liquid to turn it into a gas. This increases it in temperature, but they're still not the same. Let's focus on how copper conducts heat. Well, copper has a lattice of positive ions with free electrons moving between them. These free electrons are also known as conduction electrons due to the fact that they make copper such a good conductor. We already knew that copper and aluminum are good heat conductors, but we didn't know that there was such a major difference between them. Research has shown that out of all the metals, copper is the best heat conductor after silver and gold. Even though copper is the best conductor, it's very expensive. The price of copper is 2.68 per pound, while aluminum, depending on how clean you want it, ranges from 20 cents to 45 cents per pound. That's more than 5 times cheaper than copper. This graph shows the price of copper increasing over the years. For this reason, copper isn't used as much as aluminum. While aluminum, on the other hand, is the most abundant metallic element in the Earth's crust, and the most widely used metal that doesn't contain iron. This is a picture of one of the aluminum mines. All in all, we know that while copper is a better heat conductor, aluminum is used more for cooking due to its low price. However, copper is still used in wiring and electricity because it's the best conductor, making it something worth investing in. I hope you learned something. Let's not forget that a wise man once said, "The end is merely the start." Now it's your turn for you to go explore the realm of specific heat. Have a good day.